Welcome to the second episode of Impulsive.
Wow.
I am here with my roommate Spencer Taylor.
Hey,
I like plants. He's a vegan. And Mike Malak.
Hey, I'm a Seawinator.
Yo, oh my God. Today's an amazing episode. In general, because if you guys did not know, we made it to number 4 on the iTunes store. And on our way to becoming the number 1 podcast in the world.
And even more surprising, we made it to the second episode of Impulsive, which is longer than Logan's Twitch channel lasted.
So funny, man.
We got a little ways to go. Most podcasts fail after episode 7.
Really?
Is that true?
Don't get comfy, boys.
Is that a fact?
It's a fact.
So
scientific.
So all right, so we got 5 podcasts.
Episode 7.
Forever. So again, make sure you tune in. Make sure you subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. I just found out you can listen to podcasts on Spotify. This is on Spotify.
I think the
iTunes,
reason why I like
wherever it is,
Logan's
but,
broadcast because
today's
it's just
a
really
very
like
special
funny.
one.
They're
Not
just
only
like
because it
they're
is the second
different.
one.
Like
We
it's not
have
a blog, but
an
it's something else where it's like
amazing guests today. So listen.
Like you tell that we're growing up
I tell you guys this
from
week
the
we have a
YouTube
sponsor
channel shit, so.
for today's
Thank you,
podcast.
YouTube,
Who
for
could it
growing
be?
up.
That sponsor is Maverick by Logan Paul.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's great. It's great when you can sponsor yourself on your podcast. We are doing a 20% off site-wide sale on the entire Maverick website. Just so you guys know, the two-tone hoodies are back for my OG Mavericks.
Those are so nice.
And pop by the site, grab something. It's loganpaul.com/shop. Link in description. Also, we're going to be flying out 2 Mavericks to come to LA.
Wow.
Check out the Impulsive set with us.
Wow.
Blah, blah, blah. But listen, it's quite honestly, it's that time.
Right now?
For our incredible guest. Again, guys, this person is a superstar. If you have not heard of her, you have at least seen her. And if you have not heard of her, I guarantee by the end of this podcast,
I never heard of her at all, guys. Like I don't even know. Like
Let's go.
who is this? The only first time I saw her was with Jake Paul. Like
Let me get here.
Oh yeah. So we actually dressed up in JoJo.
What is this, like a Hannah Montana of this time? Like what is this? Welcome to my broadcast too as well.
Unicorn.
I gotta say, I love it. It looks good.
I mean, we don't go halfway here.
No, you go full out. You go full out. I like that about you guys.
So check us out. JoJo, how old are you?
I am 15 and a half.
And if I were to ask you how you describe yourself or what you do on the internet, and I know this is a tough question, what would you say for the people who aren't familiar with JoJo Siwa?
I do not know you at all.
Okay, so what I do on the internet is I create YouTube videos. I film my life every day and upload it. I do JoJo's Juice. But then I also have the side of me that is not just a YouTuber, that is also a brand. So like I am literally like brands license me in a way, and like I'm merchandising in literally every store. And I'm signed with Nickelodeon, and also I do music, and I'm going on tour.
To the new millennium, we're all YouTubers. We're all YouTubers. You're not a YouTuber, you're not a millennial. I don't give a fuck who the fuck you
I do
is.
it all.
Yes.
I'm JoJo Siwa and I do it all.
Here's why this is interesting. She is not lying. There's truth in all of this.
Logan, what the fuck is on your head?
In my JoJo research, you are quite honestly one of the most 360
snap, bro, just realized something.
Crazy.
You got the same color eyes, bro.
Thank you.
And you're 15.
And you're 15.
Can't forget about the half.
Shout out
Bro,
to
we're living the fucking
15
same life.
behind
What the
JoJo
fuck, bro?
Siwa.
Fucking
Yes.
Maverick.
Her number 1, but like also at the same time, like Mama Siwa.
Oh, my mom is incredible.
Tell us about your mom and her fostering your career.
No, literally, my mom is the most amazing human I've ever met. We've been like working towards this, me and her, since I was literally 2 years old. Like she was my dance teacher in the beginning. Like she's the one who's pushed me. She's the one who's been like, no, you got this. Like you can do this. Like never give up on yourself. You know, we did our first TV shows together.
Logan got water today.
Dance competition first, and then I was on Dance Moms, Lifetime's #1 show. And so like me and my mom were on that together, which is crazy.
Crazy. Shout out to all the moms out there
Yes.
too.
I'm gonna put on my Yeezys, guys.
I just moved here from LA too, and I miss my mom. Right
Yeah.
I was wearing
Wait, you're in LA.
these all day.
I saw I just moved to LA.
My Yeezys. Color my crispy
I'm
white.
generally pretty nervous as always, but man, I'm fanboying
Well, listen,
kind of hard right
Thank you, mate.
we love you, JoJo.
Thank you.
Your content is so authentic and genuine. And
I never watched
I can tell you like really like what you're doing.
I don't know.
I love it, and that's like one of the things that makes me who I am. Like people see this kid who's doing a music video about a kid in a candy store, and she's wearing a hair bow and rainbow colors and eating candy. And they're like, that's not real, that's a character. But like at the end of the day, like I've been here hanging out with you guys, like you guys know like this is me, like this is who I am, this is what I do, like it's my life, and like I love it. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Did you say you do daily vlogs?
Yes.
Every day?
Yes.
How long has that been going on?
It's about I'm actually probably getting close to 600 days.
Shut up.
600.
Yeah.
You beat me.
I'm beating that.
How long did you go for?
I did 460.
Oh yeah, I definitely know I'm above 500.
Wait, that's JoJo. The amount of work.
Unbelievable.
Yo, JoJo Siwa works harder than you. I'm 100%.
Not me, bro. 'Cause I'm going for that 1,000, bro. We're gonna get 1,000 blogs in. We certified.
Yeah.
Whoever you are, whatever you do.
Yeah.
I asked you this. What time do you get up in the morning?
Not early. I stay up really late though, so I work really late at night. Whether I'm editing, whether I'm writing, like no matter what I'm doing, like I am a night owl. So like I'll be up till 3 a.m. working on a video, then like I'll wake up at like 10ish.
JoJo, that's crazy.
I love
There's full on adults.
We
not-
love
not
YouTube.
Doing life with that sort of passion.
It's crazy. And what's
It's
crazy for
YouTube,
me
bro. We
is,
love
like,
it.
YouTube is like what I do on my own. Like that's like my thing.
Yeah,
but then
it's my
say,
thing.
like I have a show on Nickelodeon, Lip Sync Battle Shorties. Like sometimes for Lip Sync
Oh,
Battle,
that's
we film from 8
her.
a.m. to 5 at night. But it's a split call, so it's like 8 a.m. to 8 at night. And then I'll go home, have to film a video, get it up in that day. So like
Grinding.
even though literally the grind, like 24/7.
Wow, so these
it's
kids
just
are really
nonstop.
having 2
I know
TV
this might be a
shows.
cliche
I go
question,
do
but
that, then
what
I go do my
drives you?
YouTube
Like,
channel.
How do you?
What the
Because there's
fuck?
so many kids out there
You know
that would love to be
if I was
doing what you're doing.
born
Like how
this
do you
era,
do that?
just grew
I
up
see what
being
I
a
want to
fucking
be doing
YouTuber,
in
bro.
5 years, and I'm like, okay, what do I need to do now to get there?
Like, bro, I need this
You
bro.
are so wise
If I
beyond
was
your
a
years.
blogger, bro, when I was
Our
a
outlook
kid,
generally
all the
leads us
searchy
to,
shit
like,
I
what are we gonna
did,
have for dinner
bro,
tonight?
we was
That's
fucking
the
madnesses.
fun that we
You know
That's
what's
all I
funny?
even
That's
know
like a
about.
strategic
I
plan.
I
forgot
cannot
about
make a decision
guys.
for tomorrow.
Oh my
Like
God.
tomorrow, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's happening next week. But like 5 years from now, I know what I'm doing.
How far ahead
Bro,
do you
'cause
choose
every
what color
fucking
bow
day,
you're
bro.
gonna wear?
Huge question.
I mean, like honestly, 2 minutes ahead.
Really?
Yeah,
How many bows do you have?
There's over 7,000 in the JoJo Bow collection.
Oh my God.
7,000?
Yeah.
7,000 bows.
You wanna know something crazier? Guess how many we sold last year? This year, technically, 2018. Guess how many that were sold?
I'm literally afraid to answer.
$1 million.
A million?
I don't know, JoJo. I'm afraid. I'm literally afraid.
flabbergasted.
Can you
Just take a guess. You have to guess.
I sell product. I was
22,500.
I saw product.
100,000.
40 million.
Oh, get the hell out of here.
Jeff,
Come
40
over here for a
million.
second.
yo,
40
Get
million.
her out of her current contract. Is that possible?
No.
We're gonna get your mom and Jeff on the phone after this.
No,
40
I
million.
mean, I got Nickelodeon.
She's
You're
so
Oh,
40
God.
million.
gonna
Million.
have a slight heart attack.
Did you just say you sold 40 million bows?
I sold 40 million bows this year.
Nickelodeon get a piece.
Yes,
Oh,
obviously.
absolutely.
But Nickelodeon does all of the, like, Nickelodeon is who.
These are like Santa numbers.
That's crazy.
What's like
more than Santa.
Crazy.
Might as
Way
well
more
be
than
Santa.
40 million. More, bruh.
LoganPaul.com/bows today.
No, go to JoJoDreamTour.com.
Well, okay.
That's gonna
No,
bleed.
no,
We're going to that show.
Come on.
May, right?
By
May
the way,
2019.
It's on my birthday.
We're going
May
in
19th.
LA.
The LA show's on my birthday,
We're
16th
in there.
birthday.
Do we have to
JoJo
buy-
has a tour, and she is going to be traveling, just the United States?
Just the United States, yeah.
It starts in like a year, though, yeah?
It starts in about 6 months. Yeah, it starts
Okay.
exactly. It starts on May 17th, but then the LA show is on my 16th birthday.
And I
my
told you this, by the way, it's on your birthday. We are coming to your LA
Yes,
show. I am going to
100%.
get you an amazing gift, although you can definitely buy it yourself. I'm still going to do it. And we're just going to celebrate.
I just want a Maverick hoodie.
I can make that happen.
Alright, cool.
I can make that happen.
You want a
very
Maverick
easily.
Like the two-tones are actually back in stock
And-
right
and
now.
20% off.
And 20% off site-wide through Cyber Monday.
/shop.
Love that.
Shop. Make sure you get your extra terrestrial merch all day, every day.
So many ways. I
Certified.
want to rewind for a second and talk about the 40 million bows sold.
Yes.
That's not it. You have other products in.
So many products.
Talk to me about this.
So my merchandising, think of it like the easiest way for me to explain it is like SpongeBob. So like SpongeBob is a character who has his face on pretty much everything.
Yeah.
That's how I am, but the only difference for me is I'm live action. So that means that I am real in person. I'm not animated.
She is real. I can verify.
For sure, she is not a cartoon.
I can
like
verify.
Confusing because I'm also animated. Like I have an animated show with my
Jesus,
daughter.
love, I
She's
should have
got
guessed.
both.
I do
So-
everything.
so
But, like,
I spoke too soon. She
I
is a
have
cartoon.
Literally every product you can think of on planet Earth. I mean, everything from toys, accessories, apparel. I have food out now.
I have a pair of
apparel?
JoJo.
Love that.
I think they're pants.
JoJo pants. Yeah, I think these are Walmart, right?
Yeah,
JoJo pants
so you're in
available.
Walmart. You're in retail.
I'm in retail. I'm in Walmart, Target.
So she's
Justice,
basically
JCPenney,
the basic
Claire's,
Hannah Montana.
Macy's,
Wow,
7-Eleven,
Hannah
Walgreens,
Montana,
CVS,
you also did, you too.
Slurpees.
Yeah.
What the frick? I got it for Slurpees.
Yeah. I'm soon going to be in the Target Cafe, which I'm really excited about.
Yo, I'm quitting the internet.
Yeah, honestly.
I'm quitting the
We need to
internet.
show the
What the
Siwa
fuck?
show and just license it.
This is
Probably make more-
amazing.
Thank you. I brought some JoJo merch if you guys want it.
Absolutely.
Yes, of course.
Absolutely.
It's in that backpack. I can show you some of it.
Please, guys, JoJo and I shot a video
JoJo
before this
merch.
podcast,
Yes.
and like, it's funny because you say like, you know, you're real life, you're live action. SpongeBob's like a character.
Yeah.
JoJo, guys, is pretty much the exact same in real life that you see on screen. Like, we were talking before the podcast started. Obviously, when you press record on the camera, it's like the, yo, what's up, little gang? But in real life, you're still like extremely bubbly and happy and like.
You're just a little quieter. Like, just like a little
I'm a little bit quieter.
Yeah.
But it's funny. You
Yo,
say
yo,
that.
what's up, little gang? It's every day.
You literally always look happy.
Thank you. I am always happy.
Is that true?
Yes, it is
At
actually
15 years old, of course you're always happy, bro. What the fuck you gotta worry about? You got 40 million balls, so like, what the fuck, bro? Nah, bro. Fuck that shit, nigga. I'm rich as fuck. Salty.
Horrible things that go on in the world. You know, there's death, there's hate, there's bullying, there's tragedies,
true.
there's a million things.
True.
But like for me, I just focus on the positive. And that's what keeps me happy. Like, if I could die tomorrow. Like, any of us could literally die tomorrow.
Exactly.
And, like, honestly, like, I'd be happy. Like, this was one of the best days of my life. Like, and that's how I try to live every single day of my life.
Every day, that's why I
I have
start
to be happy with my
vlogging.
day.
And
Like,
this shit
could be the next
sucks.
day.
So
Wow, dude.
mature, JoJo.
Thank you, mate.
Like, for
Right.
real, bro.
I swear,
Every day
if-
might be your
if
last
the
day,
majority
but you
of
guys
people
won't
adopt
surely
your
see my
mindset,
last day. I'm salty
You're
about it.
always smiling. So you're telling me you don't get like sad ever? And if you
No.
do you smile anyways?
I try to find the happiness in it. Like,
Yeah, find
the
happiness.
really only time when I remember being like bawling my eyes out crying is when my dog almost got ran over by a car.
Oh, almost. So
And
that's
also anytime watching Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, I've spent time with McDreamy.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Boulder, which we were just in Boulder recently for just hanging out.
It was great, yeah.
And I
obsessed.
met McDreamy, and then I met him, and then I was him the next year for Halloween.
Love that for
Yeah.
you. No, I'm literally the #1 fan. Cry almost every week about it. But no, I mean, yeah, I'm a teenage girl. There's things with teenage girls that you would cry about typically, you know? And so,
Like boys ever?
yeah, I don't do boys yet.
Because you're homeschooled.
Yeah, I'm homeschooled.
So do you often meet?
Yes, I meet other boys who do what I do. So, like, I meet boys who
That's good.
do music stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I met boys from Nickelodeon. I've had lots of crushes in my life.
Do you have a crush that you could say right now?
I do have a crush.
Do you want to say
I have
it?
2 of them.
Do you want to say it?
Oh.
Do you want to say it?
Spit him out.
No!
It's the number one. This might be the place to say it. #1 podcast in the world.
It is.
I will tell you this. I'm moving to Australia one day because the dude who I like, we're getting married.
That narrows it down. We can find him.
Yeah,
Australia,
you could.
yeah.
And I will tell you this. I only not only like people, but I go towards people with blonde hair. Like, my other
Really?
crush that I have right now is my first brown-haired crush.
So you have a type. You're 15
I just
and a
like-
half, and you have a type.
JoJo's got a type.
She
Australian guys is the thing that she likes.
Hey.
JoJo's got a type.
Yeah.
Blonde haired Aussies is the thing that she likes.
Yeah. So okay.
Anybody can make a song nowadays, guys? What the fuck?
We definitely should make some sort of group in the near future. But it's so interesting
I'm gonna
because
put on my shoes.
often
Like and
people
subscribe,
are
guys.
you're a child prodigy is what you are,
you.
quite honestly.
A child
And,
prodigy. That's what Logan
you're
put
still
in.
a real girl at the same time. You just turned 15 and a half, and I think you just got your temporary driver's
I'll
license.
be getting my temporary permit on Friday, probably.
I remember getting my driver's
That's a
license.
big deal.
It's a big deal.
Did you get like a car? Did you get a car yet?
No, I mean, I have a car.
What? Just
How
like
do you have a car and you can't?
What'd you get?
Cause she's Hannah Montana.
My first car was like a '99 like Volkswagen Jetta.
My
Did you
first
get,
car
like,
was a
jumper or
Toyota
what?
1985.
technically, I have a
Bro, she
G-Wagon.
was salty.
Ah, okay. Technically.
But technically, I got it from
Earned
my mom, but it's my car also.
Oh,
so,
definitely.
yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's a great car.
Hard
But
work pays off.
the car that I want
color
a
is
Tesla.
it? What
It's
color?
red.
Yeah.
We call it low red.
Low red.
When you walk into the dealership and you go, "My name's JoJo Siwa, and I want a G-Wagon," do they laugh? What do they do?
No, but when I was there, the guy asked me if I swallowed a microphone.
What does that mean?
I'm very loud. Very loud.
I like to think you're very awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah,
No, but
yeah.
the people in the dealership did not think we were real. They did not think we were legit. Like we went in and he was like, "Oh yeah, just have fun, film in the car, like do what you do." And then he comes up to the window and he's like, "So what are you gonna do?" And I'm like, "We're gonna buy it." And then, like, this is coming from a 15-year-old kid, and he's like, "Oh, okay." So he's like, "All right, cool." Then I shut my camera off, and he was like, "All right, well, it was nice to see you. Like, no, nice to meet you guys. Thank you for coming in." And I was like, "Hold on, wait a second." I was like, "Listen, buddy."
Did you ask for
Do
his
not
manager?
doubt me. I was like, "Do not doubt me." And he did not believe us. But then he ended up calling his kids because we were like, "Do you have kids?"
Oh, yeah.
And for me, like, pretty much anyone between the ages of 4 through 12, and then from like 12 to like 16 is like a 50-50, not even that, more like a 90-10 shot. But like,
Whoa,
anyone
you like
from,
Hannah
4 to
Montana.
12, it's like they 99%
I was gonna
know
ask,
who I am.
that's your demo? Which 4 to
Yeah.
12?
Yeah,
I have
like
a
Hannah
really
Montana,
wide
yeah,
demographic
yeah,
from
yeah.
dance moms, you know, a
True.
lot. Like from YouTube also too. Like I have like my groups of YouTube. Like I do like older kid videos, but then I also do like little kid videos. So I have like older kid fans who are anywhere from, I mean, like 13 to 18. But
Yeah.
then like I have those little kid fans who like my music and stuff from like 12 and younger.
Well, that's interesting because I'm a fan, and
Thank you.
and it's because your energy is contagious.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh, so Logan, this is what you get it from, bro?
The show.
Not only that, like I'm buzzing right now.
dance.
Excited.
Yeah,
Just
if you guys
happy.
have ever seen JoJo's music videos, she also mentioned she does music.
Yes.
They are so legit.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
You dance, you sing.
Oh yes.
Me and Logan spent
Like
like
Hannah
an hour the other night
Montana.
watching all of the different
She's another
videos and,
Hannah
like, just in awe of, like,
Montana.
It's incredible.
Hannah
When
Montana.
did you start attempting to sing? Because these music videos are no joke.
You know, when I was little, I actually was horrible at singing. Like, horrible, could not sing to save my life. My mom had me sing the national anthem. It was rough.
Nice.
But then once I think I was probably like, I would have been 11. I was like, I kind of want to write a song. Like, everyone wrote songs at the time who was on Dance Moms. And so my publicist at the time was like, all right, well, we'll hook you up with this guy. We'll write a song. That song now is off the internet. You pretty much can't find it anywhere. But then when I was about 12, I was like, okay, let's revisit this. Let's write a legit song. Let's do this. So I met with someone. And the difference that really made this song like mean more to me, it was Boomerang. But I was like, I want this
Classic.
song to mean something.
Banger.
Like, I want this song to
Banger.
be about what I want it to be about. And I was like, what am I passionate about? I'm passionate about anti-bullying. And so I was like, let's write a song that's about bullying and about coming back from the haters. And we were like a boomerang, like come back like a
It's
boomerang.
great. It's
Like,
great. And by the way, Boomerang has, looking at it right now, 614 million views.
It's crazy.
Incredible.
614 million views.
Add that
Are
to
you
the-
hearing
add
what
that
I'm
to the
saying?
Bose from last year, and you've got like a
614
billion
million
units.
views.
Hey, she's FYI, 614 million views. I'm just gonna say it. Equates to roughly $750,000 to $1 million. My guess. You don't have to say. I'm just saying, like, I know for a fact, JoJo.
yes.
You're making money.
Bank. Because by the way, really quick, from
Making
from
money.
like the demo she's talking to right now is like the brand gold mine. Like everybody's like, how do we reach this lifetime value customer that's starting in their teens and we can continue
Right.
to grow with? That's
It's
That's
JoJo
my thing for the
Siwa.
kids.
JoJo
Like,
Siwa, dude.
I want this next generation to be like the most epic humans alive. And I want
Same.
them to be awesome.
Absolutely
and
same.
strong and powerful and change the world.
Epic
Mad
human.
How can I do that by just
Rockin'
doing
Mad
what I love to
Bros.
do, which is
All right.
that.
So in your song Dream, can you do some of the lyrics? Because I want you guys to listen to these lyrics because it's all like motivational, inspirational. Like what's the chorus?
You can do it if you see it. If you see it, you can be it. You believe it, you achieve it. You just
Yeah.
If you live it, love
Hey.
it, breathe it, and you really, really
Hey.
need it. You
Hey.
believe it, you
Hey.
achieve it. You
Hey,
just.
D-R-E-A-M. Hey.
Oh.
I hear that and I just want to go out and like do change
Dance around.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, it's so fun.
Real quick, is there a story, is there something in your life personally that motivated you to go after bullying?
Yes, very, very much so. Are you gonna play this? I'll tell you
Oh my
after
God,
he
Yeah,
plays this.
please.
Wow.
This is JoJo. And,
Just-
and her
Here I am.
singing. Choreographed dances. Oh my gosh, JoJo, Do you write these
Hannah
yourself?
Montana.
I do.
Hannah
It's
Montana.
me, and then there's other writers and other producers, but I am the sole writer on all my songs, obviously.
All right.
But what you were saying about the bullying is when I
Yeah,
was
right.
in third grade, I actually went to school. I've been homeschooled my whole life, but in third grade, I went to school for the last semester or last quarter. But basically, while I was there, the first day that I got there, I'm not allowed to say the girl's real name, but the first day I got there, these kids came up to me and go, "That's Lucy. We don't like her. Don't talk to her." By the way, Lucy's not her real name. She has a different name, but in my book, and when I tell the story, I use Lucy. So they go, "That's Lucy. We don't like her. Don't talk to her." And Lucy was special needs. You know, she was different from everyone. And so I was 7. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what bullying was. So basically, at the end of the school year, no matter how good, like however good you did in math, depended on how much ice cream you could get at the end of the year. So basically, like, you built up an ice cream sundae.
Sounds like a school I want to go to.
Yes, it's great.
Yeah, what
And
kind
then
of
at the end of the
school
year,
is
you have a giant ice cream party Sunday bash situation. And this little girl, Lucy, she basically, like, she didn't get anything right. So she had a bowl of whipped cream. And now, like, everyone had, like, ice cream and cherries and bananas and sprinkles and Oreos and more ice, like, all the things you could imagine. And she's just sitting in the corner. No one ever talked to her. I didn't talk to her. I'm guilty of it, too. But she's sitting in the corner. She's crying. And she's like, I can't even begin to tell you. So I literally looked over there and I was like, this is not okay. Everyone over here is pigging out on their ice cream. I was like, this is not ever happening in my book. So I went up. I'm really advanced in school, so I could have like unlimited stuff, whatever I wanted. So I got up. I literally went to the buffet, put every ice cream thing that there was there, made the biggest bowl, and I took it over to her, and I was like, I just want to sit by you. Here's the ice cream. You enjoy it. Like, and I just sat by her, and I will never forget, like, she looked up and was like, somebody's talking to me. Almost like, literally that changed my life. And that's why, like, that really inspires me, like, every day to do what I do.
Goosebumps, JoJo.
Oh, that's real guys.
You're,
I don't know about that. My third eye saying something else.
Yeah.
Like so
Well,
different
somebody told her
too,
to
like,
say.
my schooling experience, like if I got math problems wrong, I didn't have like no ice cream. They would like take a ruler and smash.
Well, also, Mike is one generation above me, 2 above you. So like, it's things have changed.
Yeah, we were actually still riding horses to school at that point.
Really?
Yeah, it was back in the late 1800s.
No, you were.
Mike.
We were talking about education a little bit before. I love education. Like, that's my thing.
Love that for you.
I love when she says that, by the way. I love it because it's so positive, dude.
You were talking about your educational experience and, you know, how it might have been different. Like, what did you go through? You know, what allowed you to be doing what you're doing?
Like for homeschool and stuff?
Yeah, talk about, you know, what that was like.
So actually, originally, I mean, like, doing what I'm doing now, like, has been my dream since I was 2 years old. Like, literally, when I was 2, I was like, I want to be Hannah Montana. Like, I was 2 years old,
I told you.
that, but I was like, I want to be Hannah Montana.
Was that your?
I said
I
that when I
know
was
it.
2. No, I did. I never became her. I might have too. You're well on your way.
You became great.
We actually
I know.
talked about this the other night when we were watching your videos too.
Yeah.
We saw you doing the
She's
videos, and
Hannah
I said
Montana.
to Logan, I said, I could just tell by watching her, she was like 2 years old, and she was like, Mom, I'm gonna be the biggest entertainer in the history of the world.
Yeah.
And where you're still
Hannah
differs
Montana.
from a lot of kids, I
Knew
think,
it, bro.
is as opposed to your mom saying, yeah, that's nice, JoJo, like, but also like, let's get your schooling done.
Yes.
So when you fail, which you probably will, your mom was like,
You're goddamn right you are,
damn
JoJo.
right you're gonna
My
do it,
mom
JoJo.
was
Damn right you're gonna
I'm
be
gonna
a
buy a
star.
goddamn G-Wagon off those 40 million bucks.
I got 40 million, boy.
We were doing like this thing, like for a
Boy.
play at like the small theater where I'm from, Omaha, Nebraska. And this girl was like, you have to see this kid in there. To my mom, she was like, this little girl, she is the next Hannah Montana. And my mom literally went, no, she's not. And the girl goes, what? And she goes, JoJo's the next Hannah Montana.
I knew it. I've been saying it through the blog all
We have
day.
literally wanted this for me. Like, this has been my dream for forever. But so originally, though, I wasn't homeschooled because of this. I was in kindergarten, and I was just really smart. I've always been really advanced, really smart
Yeah,
for
you
school.
can tell. You can tell.
Thank you. But so my mom was like, all right, well, let's homeschool the kid because my school wouldn't let me go up. And so I was homeschooled. Then I went back to 3rd grade to make sure I was on track, to make sure like I didn't want to go back to school. And I got 99% on my 99.9% on my state testing. So we were like, yep, I'm good.
Pull her out, take her home, make her a
Yep.
superstar online.
Yep.
What was your
Superstar
backup,
online.
by the way?
Yeah,
Because you're so
did you have
smart.
one?
Like, did you think like
I'll be a
astronaut,
surgeon.
biochemist? See, I knew it.
What was it?
A surgeon.
Surgeon.
Any specific type, like brain surgeon?
I do either neurosurgery, trauma surgery, or peds surgery.
Pizzas. What was the last one?
Peds.
What's Pete?
Oh,
Pediatrics.
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 Of course.
I heard pizza. I don't know.
Pizza surgery, yeah. It was,
So,
More pepperoni, doc.
like I said,
Macaroni, dog.
kind of.
These are like
Mushrooms?
my.
You like mushrooms?
Yeah.
Do you like pineapple on your pizza?
Yes.
I'm with you.
Pineapples, bro?
Yeah, but you're
Have you had it?
Of course. It's not my brand, bro. Quite honestly, it's just not.
the sweet and salty. I mean, can be a thing, but it's just.
Here's the issue. You don't like it at first. This is how it goes with everyone. You don't like it at first. But then
Exactly.
once you get used to it, you cannot have it
I don't
without
like where this
it.
conversation is
Well,
going.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
I really don't.
Like, my thoughts on it is like my thing is like, where do you draw the line? Once you start putting fruit
Fruit
on
on-
pizza,
what
where do you draw
else
the line?
comes?
Like,
I saw the Dolan twins put strawberries on pizza.
all right,
Stolen twins.
They also don't know the difference between clouds.
Ah!
The Dolan twins don't know the difference between a nuclear warhead and a cloud in LA.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
you don't have to say anything. Stay out of this. Stay out of this.
Stay out of this, JoJo.
Thank you. Yeah, what you did was great.
Hey, this is gonna get clipped by the Dolan fans. What up, Dole gang?
No,
come on,
I
we-
agree with you.
We love those.
It's
guys.
I do. It's just like, you know, I like to poke fun sometimes.
Yeah.
It was all fun.
So you again, rewinding for a second, you harped a lot on the anti-bullying, which is a huge part of your message, which is why I love you so much,
Yeah.
and which is why me as a 23-year-old male is a fan of you, not necessarily because of the type of content you're creating, but your
yeah,
message
that's
and energy is going to resonate far beyond
Oh, yeah.
the stuff you're making right now
Yeah.
and into the future. No matter
Bro,
what you do,
she's a
guys,
Hannah
by the way,
Montana.
FYI, JoJo Siwa is going to be one of the biggest stars in the world for as long as she lives.
Thank you.
Not just this current phase that you're in, but do you have like a 5-year, 10-year plan? You mentioned it, but what can I ask what it
next?
is?
What do I want to do? Yeah,
When
so
did
I wanna
Logan have
go-
to pay her
this
to
is
show
what I
up?
want to do right now. I want to go on tour. I'm going on tour. Then after that, I want to go on a little bit bigger of a tour. Then I want to go on a world tour. Then I want to go on a stadium tour.
Wait, so it sounds
Then I
like a
wanna
lot of
go on
tours,
Arena
yeah?
tour. Yeah. So my route that I want to go is like the Britney Spears, the Miley Cyrus without the crazy face.
Will you ever lose the bow?
You know, okay.
Without
here's
the
my
crazy
thing.
face.
The bow is
Wow.
here to stay for as long as I want it to stay. If I all of a sudden wake up one day and I'm like, I do not want to wear the bow anymore, I hate it, then I'll take it out. Because I have to do what's right for me. Like, there's so many things that come to me that I'm like, no, that doesn't feel genuine. Like, I don't want to do that. Like, that's not who I am. It's a great opportunity. Thank you for it, but I can't because that's not what
protect
I
your
do.
brand. You protect
Definitely.
your brand.
And so, like, my thing is like, the bow is
Us as
always going
humans
to be a
are
part
all
of my life. Like, it's
brands.
what I'm known for, you know? Like, it's
Yeah.
like, are you ever going to lose the bird? No, you're like, Maverick's always going to be a part of your life, you know? So it's like, it's always going to be there, but like, I mean, no. Am I going to be 6 years old wearing a side ponytail and bow? Probably not.
But who knows?
Who knows?
But who knows? Everyone has their thing. You know, I might do it.
You said I'm gonna watch out for that crazy phase.
Yes.
What's the game plan there? And it's awesome that you've thought about
Great question.
Yes. No, seriously though. Everyone has had this kind of mold that's come from child stardom, you know? And people have broken the mold and people have done other things. But like what happens is people do a TV show on Nickelodeon or Disney or a network, and then they kind of go through a crazy phase. But then they get, like, not on that crazy phase, if that makes sense. Like, everyone just has their Britney Spears with her shaved head, Miley Cyrus with her Miley Cyrus, you know? Like, everyone, and I love Miley Cyrus.
Miley
too.
Cyrus,
She's
yeah.
really
The best,
my
yeah.
favorite human ever. But so, like, everyone has their face, so I never want to have that. I want to go from this to that without having that. Like, that is my goal, to just stay true to who I am, because that's not who I am. You know, I'm not like that. I like to keep me who I am. I like to keep me what I do. And so I
made
think
a good
that as
human.
long as I go, doing what feels right for me will always feel right. And like,
That's
Gwen
what I'm talking
Stefani,
about.
Like, if I could be anyone, like, literally, she is my favorite. Like,
She's
I'm
awesome.
obsessed with Gwen Stefani, and she gave me some of the greatest advice. I've never said it on camera, so.
Wait. You've spoken to Gwen Stefani?
But yeah.
Like in public.
You were rocking out at her concert.
Gwen Stefani, actually, okay, so, do you like Gwen Stefani?
I love
of
Gwen
course.
Stefani.
Absolutely.
I'm BAN.
No doubt is
Gwen
like
Stefani.
a big thing for me.
So I met her, we were both at a Nickelodeon event. We were both at Nickelodeon Upfronts doing like presentations. And they were like, hey, Gwen Stefani's here, you want to take a picture with her? And I was like, oh, sure. Like, I knew her as Holla Back Girl. Like, I didn't know, like, all of Gwen Stefani, right? So I go up to her, like, there's like a line to take a picture with her, obviously. And she's like, JoJo!
You love to see that.
And I was like, I wasn't like really fangirling yet. And she was like,
Bro, one of my cousins watched one of my vlogs today. Certified. Shout out to my cousin.
Yeah,
It's your
sure.
boy,
Like,
some
you know
pretty
me,
much
like, I'm
got.
chill. Like, I was like,
bro.
yeah, cool.
Certi.
And the Nickelodeon exec, the head of merchandising at Nickelodeon, so the president of CP, got in the picture with us. And Gwen literally goes, hey, this is our picture. Step out, please.
Wow.
And I was like, I looked at Pam and I was like, she doesn't know who you are. I'm so sorry, but like, I have to do this. Yeah, so then she gave me
Sorry,
some great
Pam.
advice.
So
Yeah.
what was the advice she gave you?
I've never said it before, but I mean, like, I feel like I could say it.
It's the spot to do it.
You want me to say it?
Absolutely.
She told me to keep my clothes on. That's the best advice
that
I've
is
ever
really
received.
good advice.
She said keep my clothes on.
We tried a lot to live by.
I
that.
wish someone would have told me this.
Yeah, a long time ago.
No, I'm serious. What
Yeah.
the? Why
She's
do you?
Damn it, Jeff.
And you know what she said? She said, I did, and look what I've done. So,
Real talk. As someone who's 15 and a half, you're on social media all the time.
yes.
There's a lot of people not keeping their clothes on.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
how does that affect you? How do you see it affecting the
It's
girls your age? Like, what's
so sad to me. I hate it. Like, I literally can't even stand it at all. Like, I see, like, people my age, people who I'm friends with, posting it, and I'm like, stop! Like, keep that to yourself! Like, that's not for everyone to see. Like,
Anybody
it drives
like
me
in
crazy.
particular that you want to shout out here
Yes,
on the podcast?
very many of them, but I'm not going to. But like, I asked my friend Colleen. I asked her. I was like, Colleen, if I ever took a picture and was like this, I was like, what would you say to me? Because she's like a sister figure in my life. Like she's like literally my older sister. And I was like, what would you say? And she goes, well, I'd probably text you, and like I wouldn't want you to think that I'm like body shaming you or anything. So I'd just be like, hey JoJo, how you doing? And I was like, great.
What you just said right there is really important too, because you talk about these friends that would have your back, and you talk about like how you're not gonna have a crazy phase. One of the problems with crazy phases is you don't know you're having it.
True.
Right.
And so one of the big things that I always, harp on is the importance of having a strong team behind you.
Definitely, and family.
And family and friends, right? Because those are the ones that say, hey JoJo, I think you're having a crazy phase right now.
Yes,
Facts.
definitely.
Like,
and
maybe
you have
could
to
just-
trust
yeah,
your
for
people.
sure.
Crazy
100%
phase.
trust people.
Makes sense.
You're crazy hyper aware that is almost for most celebrities who start off being child stars inevitable.
Yes,
quite honestly.
unavoidable.
It can be done.
It can be done. I mean, Ariana Grande didn't do it, and
Facts.
Colleen is good friends with Ari, and she's like, she has the best family and friends around her, and that's why she has been so good. Like,
Stay motivated. Stay
Unbelievable.
focused on your
Mhm.
work, which I know you are, because by the way, you love it. No one,
do.
No one like forced you.
that's
I'm
the thing.
assuming.
No,
right?
no, definitely.
You're gonna sing and dance, JoJo.
You're gonna sing and dance,
Right
JoJo.
now.
and You're gonna like
You're gonna
it.
sell
Get it.
bows.
Go! Hurry up!
40
Get that
million
bow in your
bows, or
hand.
you're not getting ice cream, JoJo.
I think what you're doing is incredible though,
Thank you.
because we need that. We need role models. We need people that are like
Definitely.
leading that
Facts.
charge. Because
Facts.
our generation, since we're like kind of the first to go on Instagram, we're like the ones who are like, hey, this is what you don't do.
This is what you don't do.
Us, like, don't.
It's crazy, and like you guys started, like I don't know how old you were when you started Instagram, fine, but like even like there's now these little kids, like little Tatum and Oakley, little Titus, like
shout out to
they've been doing this like literally since they were birthed.
Are,
Like,
Exactly.
Are you aware that, so you know when I was a kid, you could have career day at school. What do you want to be when you grow up? There's like, I want to be a firefighter, I want to be a police officer, a doctor. And that was like the typical occupation.
Yeah,
Are you aware that
exactly.
now, like, I don't know what the actual number is, but like 50+% of the youth want to grow up and become YouTube stars as their
Or an
career?
influencer.
and I will tell you,
Influencer,
that
yeah.
is because of you and your brother. Like no matter what anyone says, like literally.
Well, you're also perpetuating that because like you're a kid,
Yeah.
George, and you're showing people that it can be done, and just like your song "Dream,"
Definitely.
you can see it, you can do it,
You can do whatever you dream.
Exactly.
That's my thing. Like this was my dream, and now like look at me, like I'm doing it.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
Like you could rock a G-Wagon at 15. If
And
you
a-
want.
and a
Like,
half.
and a half.
And a half.
Like that's 40 million
You gonna
bones.
teach me
I
how
still
to
can't
drive?
get over that.
40 million.
40 million
Huh?
freaking
You gonna
bones.
teach me how to drive?
If you
You need to
let
attach
me,
a plow.
if you let me teach you how to drive, this is the best idea I've ever heard in my life.
Perfect.
Am,
Great.
am I allowed? Is it some sort of legality issues? I'm sure.
Oh wait, how old are you?
23. How old do I have to be? 23. We'll go with that.
You
Yeah.
can, if it's older than 23, you could use me.
Nah. It's
No,
We
no,
can put him in
23
the
is
front
good.
seat and you're in the
that
middle.
works.
I want to be in the passenger seat.
Oh yeah, I'll sit wherever. It's in the trunk.
Have you hit 100 miles an hour yet?
I haven't driven yet.
Something to think about.
That's Logan. That's one of the things he teaches. That's one of the staples to his driving course.
I'll go ahead. So,
Logan.
You're very animated.
You go 100.
Yeah, which is great. And like I said, it's in real life too, guys. You talk with your hands a lot. Have you ever thought about learning sign language?
You know I know my name, J-O-J-O.
Wow, that's all.
Thank
That's all you need to know. That alone, your name means so many things.
That's like me in Spanish. I know like Donde está el baño? Like where's the
You
bathroom?
even almost messed that up.
I know. Hasta la vista.
Yeah, that's like all I
That's what
know.
I'm saying.
It's you're multilingual, multicultural. I do want to ask you about this.
What?
I've known about you since the beginning of the year.
Cute.
And one of the first videos that I saw of you was you doing your intro.
Oh.
But wait a second.
Is it faster in person?
It wasn't your video. It was like a compilation of you
so
good.
just going rambling. And if you remember, the first time I spoke with you was you were with Jake, and
Yes.
he FaceTimed me and put you
Yes.
on. And the first thing I did, I was like, "Yo, what's up, Joker? That's another way." And you didn't know if I was like making fun of you or
No.
You said you were like, "Yo, are you being a hater?" And I was like, "Oh shit!" Like,
No. I'm very sarcastic also. Like, I feel like me and you have and Jake, honestly, too, like, have pretty much the same personalities. Like, we're sarcastic, we're funny, like, we like to joke around with people, but the other people have to know that we're joking around. Like,
True.
I fully knew you were
True.
joking, so I joked back with you.
Oh,
like,
so-
bro, you hating on me right now? Like, that's where it came from.
but be honest, is there a part that